Hi! Kumusta po kayo? Hi everyone! Ito na naman po tayo. Magbibidahan po ulit tayo sa Bidahang Kristiyano. And tonight, we are gonna talk about character building. God has a way of character building and developing character in a Christian's life. We will use our verse today, which is James chapter 1 in verses 2, 3, and 4. It says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing." We all go through hardships in life, Christians and non-Christians, people who believe in God and don't believe in God. We all go through stuff. You know, we call it stuff. We call it difficulties. We call it trials. We call it setbacks. Whatever you want to call it. And we go through these things, and we can go through this and come out smelling like smoke, like we've been through the fire. You know, a lot of people go through trials and they end up on the other side bitter. Some of them just muscle through and go through the trials and say, I'm going to make it because I am the captain of my soul, and I'm going to do it all by myself because I can do this, you know. And so they come out of there and they're triumphant, but they're bitter and they're mad at the world because I was alone. When I was alone, nobody helped me. I can do this all by myself, and I did it all by myself, and look where I am now. But this is different in the life of a Christian. In the life of a Christian, we go through trials and we realize that without God, we are nothing. And we realize that only through God's guidance and provisions that we will get out of this with the correct outcome, with the outcome that God has purposed for us in the process. So if you can meet a Christian who's been through stuff, you'd realize and you'll see that they end up to be very loving people, very compassionate, understanding, and such an encouragement in your life when you meet them and you get to know people like that. And the same is true, you know, a person in the past, a person of Apostle Paul, he is the writer of a bunch of epistles in the Bible. And this guy didn't go through life easy. You know, he had to go through beatings, and he was imprisoned. You know, he was just cast away and stuff, you know. But he didn't gripe and stuff and say, you know, all sorts of stuff. He encouraged them to be strong in the Lord and be faithful and remain in the faith, because of this, that, you know, the trials that we go through is God's way of making us perfect and perfecting our character, and to build us into compassionate people who will be there for others and guide others through the process of life. And this, my friend, is what we call character building in the Word of God, and character building in Christians, God's way. We are bragging today about character building. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Like and share. We might have some friends out there who's going through stuff right now and they don't know how to manage. Guys, hang in there. Give it to God. Surrender whatever is going through. Surrender whatever bad habits you have, and surrender even, you know, the little details of your life. Give it to God. Let God take care of it, and He will mold it and take you through the other side, and you will see what a beautiful life it is, because God is with you, and we are bragging about what God has for us today. Okay? Guys, thank you. Subscribe and share. Have a good one. Bye. Till next time.